As Moto rotates through, they start to pull off some shots. Not much being connected up, but ooh, there we go, Moto. Good opener there to get us rolling into it. The execute was thrown. They shield off the jungle and stairs side, opting to go ahead and play for fight over here towards take it. Of course, plant's going to be good as Smek finds a kill, looking for an equalizer. Sensei will be there for it, and there for a second as well. Bayer finds one to bring it down into a 1v1. Now, him versus Raga, P250 versus USPS. The first shots are fired, and Bayer's location is known. He's going to try and swing here. Raga taking the duel, will be able to finish him off with a bit of a headshot. And that will be all. We're looking at IKLA prepping up to go towards the safe site. With BTN aggressing forward, he's able to find out one, but at the cost of his life. Bayer quickly there to trade it out. Kevin good for a timing onto Swifter as well. Leaves it down into a 3v4 with the man advantage. Going the way of IKLA once again. This time looking to exploit it properly. They go ahead, find out Smek, Moto, and Raga as they follow away up first. Now, as we see Bayer playing for the initial engagement, he's going to be overextended and eliminated there towards ramp side. Of course, we'll see Psycho go ahead, make a move as well. Well, as he's able to find out the kill is, with only $200 to their names, it's not looking to be all too profitable for them. And as shots ring out, Moto is good for one. Of course, Bayer, Psycho, and Kevin quickly dismantle the side of Nexus, allowing their T side to really prosper and grow into that one, of course. Ooh, well, a little bit aggressive there out of Smek. It's going to cost ended upon. Of course, BTN still has something to say about it. He's going to find a nice little swing while blinded to find a kill onto Psycho. Of course, responding back, Sensei. We'll be able to find out Moto while BTN and Khan is still there to eliminate Subtle Whiskey before he falls to Kevin. And there we go.
Phew, barely made it. Oh, no!
Freeze! There's no escape!
Damn it, no ammo.
Stay there, I say! Surrender! This time luck isn't on your side!
Let's check it out.
Shit!
What the hell is that?
Oh, crap!
You missed, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on?
Wow, this must be my lucky day. The link is in the description box.
Alrighty, Bayer gonna be able to find out one. Of course, Moto, Swifter there for one each. Leaves it down to Psycho and Sensei. It's gonna be a huge round here for Nexus if they pull this off. Of course, Psycho still has something to say about it. It's taking some brazen fights, but they're winning them out. Of course, it leaves it down to a 2v2. Ay, Sensei! Should not have hit that. Do you get another? Oh, no. Was that a quick scope as well? Ooh, Moto. And, ooh, that's a nice little shot there. Moto. Gonna be able to find out one while BTN finds the other. This seems to be the end of the winning streak that IKLA were putting together. So, Whiskey is all alone. Now needs to perform a 1v3. Fortunately for him, he will be eliminated by Swifter and Nexus successfully. Now, once we come back into it, Raga. Oi! Tricky little shot there. Connects for one. Oka. IKLA, rather. Fall back and make their way towards A. Small problem for them. They were relying on Psycho to go ahead and open things up. But as he was eliminated instead, we're going to be seeing the bomb events forward without any, well, reinforcements, and that's going to be shown to be a problem, as it is the first battle to do so. But the shots ring out. Moto, he's aware that player might be close, and there it is. He finds the quick scope while Swifter finishes off another full buy round coming out for IKLA. And now that they're into their buying power as well, things are beginning to look a little bit more, well, serial above the molly. Able to get off some damage and an initial kill. That's the equalizer to come through, and Kevin to find it and bring it into favor along with Psycho. Just like that, Swifter and Raga are all that remain. If he shoots, oh! he would hit. He certainly does. As Swifter finds one as well, trading back down into a 2v2. Swifter takes an engagement with Psycho. It's left all down to Subtle Whiskey. Subtle Whiskey's been a little bit quiet this map. They wish to win out this round. Ooh, he was going to need to perform the 1v2, but as that isn't an option. Now, as BTN finds a kill, Sensei able to respond back. And IKLA are trying to hit 8 here. They want to expand their lead as well. Let's give them more to work with, but as the op rings out from Modo, he's able to find out 2, leaving it all down to Subtle Whiskey. And very well played here by Nexus. The Swifter comes up from the back line looking to jump down and finds the headshot there on the Subtle Whiskey. That'll be a 6th. Now, as Modo was able to find out the first, Kevin finds the trade as well. This brings it into favor. Bringing it down into a 3v4, they're going to look to try and take towards A once again. And well, so far so good as Kevin in the back line over towards jungle finds that kill on the Smack, leaving Swifter and Modo alone. They're going to try and weasel their way into prime positions, but Swifter meets his fate with a quick 1-tap to the skull. So Whiskey finishes up. Ooh, well, Raga able to find 2. Of course, Saul Whiskey. The bomb's going to be looking to go off, but Bayer still puts up a little bit of a fight, looking to at least get some consolation frags, and he certainly does. They bring it down into a 1v2 still. No time for them to do so. And that'll be all she wrote. Nexus do tie it up, but they lose. Now, Raga going to be able to open things up, along with Smek finding out 1 as well. Of course, IKLA with rifles in hand. Or, Nexus rather, sorry. Are making a bit of a rampage over towards the site, and it works out super nicely, putting a knife on the... Well, the Smack finds 1, Fire trades up, and Psycho trades out, leaving it down into a 2v3 as BT becomes a 2v3 retake. Of course, good damage done, but that's going to allow Psycho to go ahead and activate, finding out a kill there on the BTN to trade back down to Eve. He looks for a kill, and ooh, Modo finds 1. Oh, I like this. Psycho, he could just up to hold. Still, as the Molotov goes down, he's forced to take this engagement, no time remaining. We'll see the side. Nexus clenched the round due to the bomb plant. Started repairing it. Seems like they might rotate away, looking to take the bomb over to B, but that initial kill coming out Smek, they could look to return. It doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Seems like they want another player joins them, bringing to the total of 3. And as we see, Raga makes his way out. He's able to find out 1, of course. Swift in there for 1 as well. Leaves it down to Saul Whiskey. Saul Whiskey responds up with the FAMAS, able to find out 1 for himself, but no more than that, maybe. He survives for a time, but BTN is there to clean him up. And as BTN keeps firing on all cylinders, he finds a 2nd to his name, putting a 12. Now, Sensei comes up in a big way. He's good for 2, 3. Just absolutely decimating their forces. And there we go. IKLA able to hold off that assault. Now, it's Kevin. Fire there to shut things out. Modo does find himself a kill, leaving Swifter and himself alone. That 2v4, things look a little bit risky. Alone. Not much for him to do here. Yep, there we go. He'll be finished off. IKLA puts a 10th on the board. Well, Psycho. Good for a kill. Leaving it down to Modo, who's able to find out 2 in that situation. Now, it's Modo and Smek able to find it. Ooh, timing. Gonna work out nicely, but that's the info that they needed. Of course, Sensei already towards site to take fight. He needs to find a total of 3. Able to find out 1 before he falls. It leaves it all down to Subtle Whiskey. Well, they're looking to try and pick up the pieces to bring it to their side. This is their map pick. Well, good timing there by Sensei. Claims that first kill. Of course, there's a player closer to hand that might swing as well. And as initial damage is looking to be done, Bayer, Sensei, able to find out one each. Of course, Swifter trades back. He's able to find a second on the timing as well. Oh, he's good for a third. But no more than that. The mullet way up. Some initial utility is thrown, and oof. Bayer. Quick to find the frag. Well, we're going to be seeing Bayer swing out. He finds himself a nice timing there on the smack, able to get away with the kill cleanly. Backs off before he has to take another engagement. Follows it up with some HEs that are dealing out some heavy damage on the Swifter, attacking him all the way to 46. He'll fall to the AK of Bayer while Kevin finds one as well, leaving Moto alone. Moto's over towards ramp side. Well, as he tries to escape, Sensei knocks him down. Now, as we are in round 29, this is a bit of a desperate one. Raga able to win out the first shot, while Smack finds one out as well. Of course, we're looking at Psycho and Solid Whiskey to try and pick things up, but unfortunately, they won't be able to do so, as Nexus finally claimed 15. As it's 15 to 14. Solid Whiskey opens it up and starts opening the path to O. We'll see Raga find himself a trade, putting it down into a 4v4. That's the equalizer that was very much needed. Well, as Raga takes a cheeky possession, he finds himself a kill and brings it into favor. Solid Whiskey, though, would be a bit of a linchpin. And as he opens it up, he trades back down even. Players start to rotate. They've got to start hitting the deck soon, but BTN left all alone, finds the 1v1 there on the site, brings it down into a 1v2. IKLA, look at OT secured. And there it is, overtime. Ooh. Down into a 4v5, now looking to see if they can make a move. We'll see Swifter find himself a kill, but the trade is there, and quickly Raga hits the dirt as well, leaving it all down into a 3v4. They're trying to make their move upwards, but Moto tries to find one, but isn't able to do any more than that. His utility is thrown, a shot by Sensei rings out, putting it down into a 4v5 with the man advantage. Going the way of IKLA, but of course Swifter. They're to trade it back. They can find a way to exploit the side a little bit further. It's Smack going to be looking to do just that. Finds out Solid Whiskey, starts to open up the pathway a little bit more as BTN follows it up. Still, a player looking to come from the back line. It's eliminated, leaving Psycho alone, who's finished off there at Ticket. Ooh. Kevin, able to find a kill out there along with Sensei. Very quickly, side of IKLA. Start to look to put 17 on the board, but Moto starts to trade it back, puts it back down to a 4v2 with the advantage, going the way of IKLA. Well, Smack trades it back, but unfortunately for himself, he's left alone in the server. As he tries to retreat back, he'll be eliminated. The kills though in order to solidify it, but ooh, the timing there for Kevin. Finds himself a shot. Well, Smack peeking through, finds himself an equalizer. The opposite map on the Moto finds himself a kill. Smack good for one as well, as Kevin finds one in mid but is eliminated. Gosh. Gets away with his life just barely and finds a kill in retribution. Puts down some utility to allow him. Solid Whiskey proving to be a thorn in their side. He's able to find out a kill before he falls, leaving it down into a 1v1, and a rifle is picked up from Moto, opting to use the A1S versus the AWP. As he moves forward, he's aware that his plan here for rep. He's going to go ahead and hold it. This might be a mistake. There's Bayer. He's going to get the read, swing it through, and find the kill, putting an IKLA definitely wants to try and do this in a 2-0. And as we see Swifter start to answer, we will start to see IKLA starting to permeate their way over towards that ace site. And as that initial kill is found, they find the opener, but they don't have the utility to close it out just yet. So Whiskey there finds one in the back line. Allows for the plant to go through. BTN finds a tag, but no frag, but Raga certainly does. He's going to start to make his way up. He's going to take these fights direct, and so far so good. But unfortunately for himself, Saul Whiskey is going to be there for the trade. Of course, as Swifter taps bomb, we're going to try and force them out into the open. One makes his way to Palace, finds the first kill, looks for the second, spray through, not good. He's on it. Oh, that's Nexus! Gonna be taking the round by the skin of their teeth. They put it within one. Well, as a push comes out, Smek there for the first, but of course, he's traded out. That's going to be information over towards Jungle as well. Things begin to look very doable. Kevin finds out that rotator, eliminating Swifter, leaving it down into a 4v3. Still, they try and press their way forward, and so far, working out nicely. We see it left down to the final two players over towards Ticket. They try and spray out, find the bomb before he's planted, no chance on it. And as we do see Moto left alone, he'll be eliminated as well, bringing Bayer the final kill in a 19th of way of IKLA. Sight. A couple of players there to take fight with them. So far, Bayer making quick work of it. Able to find out 3 to his name, putting it back down into a 5v2. Sensei to find 1, and of course, BTN now all alone. Of course, he tries to get off a couple of taps. He's good for 1, but no more than that. Kevin cleans him up, and that'll be IKLA starting things off. Let's round progress rather quickly. We see Kevin go for a little bit of a aggressive swing, wanting to overstay his welcome. Of course, the player to watch for here is going to be Psycho. He's good for 1, and Kevin good for the other. And quickly, IKLA look rather proficient here on map number 2. There we go, Swifter for 1. And good for 2 as well. But he needs to reclaim the... Oh, there we go. IKLA, they'll take the round due to time. Now, as we get rolling once again, Smack. We'll be open things up. Now that Nexus have rifles in their hands, the moves will be slow, but the shots by BTN are quick. As he's able to find out the first, Psycho. For the time being, Nexus look for the plant. Timing's not good for them, but Moto still able to keep things in line. Swinging through, Bayer plays aggressive, plays up to try and find 1, but gets eliminated from his backside, leaving Saul Whiskey all alone, most likely to save, but as he grasses forward, he'll be eliminated. Now, of course, with Nexus gaining that previous round, the side of IKLA are going to be looking for a little bit of revenge. So far, it's so good. An early swing by Sensei to find out the first. Kevin able to... Well... Saul Whiskey finds 1. Sensei finds the other. And Raga is left alone. Ooh. Still, Moto, good for 1. But unfortunately, he's left all alone. He finds 2 into the round 3. Oof. Thought he had the chance at a 4th there, but doesn't get... So found out that first. Of course, some more shots come here at shorts. The player at scaffolding, Smek, is able to find 1 to 8. But as Sensei peeks down, he finds the kill. Fire. He's good for 2. And a 3rd. That'll be an 8th for IKLA. They're looking. Ooh. Kevin. Able to find a shot. A Smack trades it away, putting it back down to a 4v4. This Swifter finds a kill. It puts the side of next. Now. As Sensei finds a kill. They trade it back down to even. And IKLA are put into a position where they can retake. Bayer going to be a bit of a linchpin. He gets information. Finds the first. Psycho is there to join him. Know that he's over here towards their side. He's kind of caught in between a rock and a hard place. He'll be finished off by Sensei and Bayer collectively. Putting it. Now. Shots ring out. Kevin. Is he able to throw out? They need to play collectively and find these peaks. With that one coming through, the swing by Psycho betrays him and he loses his life. Swifter makes his way up. He spots out another. Just like that, the equalizer is there, but Sensei finds one, finds two. And Swifter is left alone. And he hops up on top, but the no-scope from Sensei. Looking way too hot today. Puts it at 11. Ooh. Saw Whiskey. A little bit aggressive there. Is able to find out one. Of course, here in round 13, there's not too much to work with. You are the side of Nexus, of course. Just stuck on these pistols. They quickly get smashed away. But Moto, there for a bit of a refrag after his teammate falls. Still, BTN able to keep the fight alive. An A4 has been picked up by BTN. I don't know if he... Well, Kevin able to find a nice shot. Not see each other. The shots are going to be able to come out, but there it is. Sensei cleans it up. The CZ to do the work. It's round 14. It's 12 to 1, and dear Lord IKLA just having a heck of a time here. And we'll be seeing IKLA move forward. Of course, the shots ring out. Psycho good for one, but Raga responds back. Bayer good for two, leaving Moto alone. Oh, Bayer, you're not trying to do this, are you? No way. No, Bayer. Just dispose. You didn't even really need it. We're at round 15, and Kevin is able to start things off. Of course, that leaves it down into a 4v5 with the man advantage. By way of IKLA once again. Exploding upwards, we see Smek find himself a kill. This could be a 13-2 scoreline here at the end of the half. It gives them a little bit of space. Barely any, but it's something. But as it's traded out evenly, Sensei finds one with CZ, but the Molotov finishes him off, and so far trade down to a 2v2. Of course, Saw Whiskey watching the B site, finds the kill, leaves Raga alone. He'll be facing down Belt. Makes his way up. He'll be eliminated. 14-1. Dear God. Extremely long road for survival. But strong start with the first pick. Of course, Raga finds one, but is caught out immediately by Subtle Whiskey. Subtle Whiskey, a bit of a sleepy performance from him today. But as Kevin finds a kill, BTN finds the trade. Sensei falls. Looking at another engagement coming through. Bayer in a bit of a difficult situation, but finds one, not two just yet. But he's left alone, cornered, and eliminated. That'll be a second for the side of Nexus. No. And Psycho saw Whiskey Bro to find out the first two. Of course, the side of Nexus was struggling now. And well, IKLA, as they put 15 on the board, one to fight back. The only MP9 in the server to be eliminated, and of course, the side of IKLA start making short work of them. Of course, Swifter was good for a fight, looking for a second. He's not going to be able to win that one out. Just like that, it's left all down to Moto. He's alone in a 1v4, but won't be able to do it. 16 on the board, and just like that, IKLA, they move on into the playoff stage. Very